Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to make prints. We're going to make prints using stuff that you can find around your house. So for today, you're going to need foil. You can usually find that in the kitchen. Little pieces of paper. I just cut it into small rectangular pieces. And you're also going to need markers, any kind of washable markers. Usually Crayola markers are all washable, so you should be good with those. And a spray bottle, which I have right here. You're gonna need a little bit of water for the magic to happen. All right, step one. You're gonna get a small piece of paper and you're going to make a drawing. Now when you're drawing, you can use a pencil first so that you can erase any mistakes. So just draw anything that you're used to drawing or you'd like to draw. I'm just gonna draw a cupcake because we did that with our funny food friends. Okay, maybe I'll do a little plate underneath. Perfect. Okay, so I have my cupcake. So after I make my cupcake in pencil, I'm going to outline it with a Sharpie marker. You want to use a Sharpie if you're outlining, otherwise just leave a pencil. If you use the Crayola markers are going to run and kind of get all over the place, which is cool when you're trying to make a print with them, but not if you're using them to outline or color stuff in. So I'm just gonna take my time, outline my cupcake. And maybe I'll do a drink too, just to fill up the space. Maybe do some whipped cream on top. All right, cool. All right, now for the magic to happen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get a piece of foil and you're going to take the colors that you want to transfer onto your picture. So I'm going to do a rainbow design. So you're gonna start with red and I'm just going to make stripes going diagonal across, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. Of course, you could mix up the colors any way you want. You want to also try to fill up the paper, so if you run out of colors, you can go back again and just start that pattern. So I'm going to go with some more red, and then make some orange and yellow. Okay, once you color in your foil with the washable marker, you're going to add a little bit of water so it spreads. So you want to make sure that you don't spray too much water, because if you spray too much, it's going to run and get all over the place. You also want to make sure that you're in a place that's not going to get too messy. So if you're working at the kitchen table, make sure that you put some paper down so that it doesn't get all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to take my foil and give it some little spritzes. A little bit, you only need a little bit of water. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your print, put your paper right here, and then you're going to put this down over top of your picture. Now you can experiment different ways by putting the foil on top or placing the paper on top and see which works best for you. And then you're just going to smooth it out with your fingers. Now I'm going to do a little peek underneath to see if it's transferring. Okay, I can see I want to add a little bit more color, or I want it to spread a little bit more, so I'm going to rub it a little bit more with my fingers, just lightly. All right, time for the reveal. Lift it up slowly, and you have a print. All of that marker transfers to the paper. The best paper to use for this is printer paper that you find in like your printer or by the computer. Computer paper, printer paper. And the colors will really transfer really well, and it'll start to bleed a little bit and will give a really cool effect. If you want to do another print, you can use the same foil, or you can get a clean one. To make it easy for yourself, I just cut out foil that was the same size as my paper. Okay. All right, I have this other picture that I made just real quick to show you that you can do different stuff. So it just says Art with Mr. G. I'm gonna use the color that's already on this foil. And maybe I'll just go back over it just to add some more. And maybe this time, I'll just give it some more red, orange, purple. You can do any colors you want. It's really cool to experiment, see what you come up with. And then the colors can also mix and change. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna spray. And then this time I'm gonna try putting the paper on top. So I'm gonna put it down, I'm gonna press it. You can use a marker or a pencil to smooth it out too, or just your finger. I'm gonna pick it up and peek. Ooh, this one looks really good. Oh yeah, the color's really mixed on this one. You just kind of have to experiment and see what happens. But that came out really, really good. And I'll put this down here. So there you have it. You can make really fun prints with just some foil, some markers, and some paper. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Bye.